22, you're watching Breakfast Television. Listen up. If you're a divorced couple and you have children, let's talk about getting along over the holidays and making this holiday season special and memorable. Andrew Feldstein is here from Feldstein Family Law Group. We want to help these families out over the holidays. And how are we going to do this? We want to avoid stress. We want to avoid arguments when there's kids involved. How do you do that?
Well, the first thing you need to do is understand both parents are going to have roughly the same amount of time during the vacation. So be clear on that and work out the schedule well in advance.
Because that's usually the way it works, right? You get the same amount of time.
You're going to get the same amount of time.
Yeah.
If you went to court, a judge is going to order the same amount of time.
All right.
So accept that early on.
Okay.
Now, if you want to avoid conflict, it's very important to plan. Don't wait to the last second to say to your spouse, I want to take the children on a vacation, because they may say no. Say it early on, say it in advance, and before you tell your kids, talk to your former spouse and make sure they're on board with the vacation so you'll get the appropriate paperwork, because when you travel on a plane and go to the U.S. as an example, you'll need a consent from the other parent permitting you to travel. So ask for it well in advance so you have time to deal with it in case they say no.
Well, some people will tell the kids because, well, they're just not being very nice. They figure if they tell the kids will get all excited, and how is the other parent going to react to that? Now, the other parent can't say no because they're going to look like the bad guy.
And that happens sometimes, and people need to put the interests of their children ahead of their own interests. So don't tell your children about the vacation until after your other spouse has agreed to it, or if you've had to go to court and get a court order for it, until after you've had the court order. Children shouldn't be involved in these kind of disputes.
And it's hard not to get them involved, but you should definitely try not to get them involved, not to let them know what's going on behind the scenes.
Absolutely, and most of the time people should be able to work out the schedule, because you need to realize, if I'm the one asking for the vacation today and my spouse says no, there may be a time in the future where my spouse is going to ask me for permission to take the kids on vacation, and I may say no to it. So be good to each other, because it's going to work both ways.
It's all about the kids. They are the most important in that situation. What else can we do to make sure everything goes smooth and easy over the holiday season?
Well, another thing people can do is use a joint calendar to make sure you're very clear on how you're dealing with the vacation, because some people will have exchanges between Christmas Day and Christmas Eve. So things like a calendar you can share on Google, or there's a very good website that costs about $100 for each parent called ourfamilywizard.com. And on that website, you can have a schedule that each parent can put their time in for. So everybody is seeing the calendar, and all the communication between the parents are recorded on the website. So if you do have to go to court, there's a very clear record of what everybody's been saying.
That's a really good idea. So what is that website again?
Ourfamilywizard.com.
And it's worth every penny.
I recommend it to a lot of clients, especially when there's high conflict and there's a lot of he said, she said. It's a good way of knowing exactly what each side said, because all of the conversation's recorded.
Thank you so much. Andrew Feldstein, Feldstein Family Law Group. But you can go to separation.ca. That's an easy website. We'll have that on our website as well, breakfasttelevision.ca, for more information. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. We're heading out to you.